It might sound strange, but some of the vegetables you eat every day, without a second thought, could actually be working against your health. Not only can they drain your energy, but over time, they may speed up cognitive decline, weaken your immune defenses, and even affect how well you move, especially your legs' strength and balance. This isn't just theory. Decades of research, including studies featured in the Journal of Gerontology, have shown a clear link between certain healthy foods and an increased risk of falls and age-related decline. What's more alarming is that many of these vegetables look completely innocent on your plate, but they may be quietly fueling inflammation, damaging circulation in your lower body, and making it harder to stay active and independent as you age. But don't worry, there's a way to turn this around. In this video, I'll reveal 4 vegetables that are absolute powerhouses for your brain, your body, and your balance. And I'll also expose 4 you might want to cut out immediately, including one that's surprisingly popular in most kitchens. Stay with me until the end, because one of the worst offenders might be a veggie you thought was doing you good, when in reality, it could be undermining your health every single day. And if you're into tips that help you stay sharp, mobile, and energized, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out. If this info helps you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, hit 0 and tell me how I can improve. I'm all ears. Broccoli, the green shield of longevity. Among all the veggies lining your grocery store shelves, there's one humble green that quietly outperforms the rest when it comes to healthy aging: broccoli. It's not just a side dish, it's nature's version of body armor designed to protect your health from the inside out, especially as you move beyond your 60s. What makes broccoli so powerful? It's packed with a compound called sulforaphane, a natural defender against the kind of hidden inflammation that wears your body down over time. Unlike the inflammation you feel from an injury, this type works in the background, slowly weakening muscles, damaging joints, and even dulling your memory. But here's where broccoli shines. Sulforaphane flips a biological switch inside your cells, helping your body flush out toxins and activate its internal repair system. It's like a reset button for aging, reducing stress on your heart, your brain, and your bones. And it doesn't stop there. Broccoli is also rich in vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants, nutrients that are essential for strong bones and a healthy circulatory system. As we age, bones lose density and arteries can harden, making both movement and heart health harder to maintain. Broccoli tackles both problems at once, supporting skeletal strength while keeping blood flowing freely. One of the most surprising benefits, it directly supports your legs and feet, the core of your mobility. Studies show that sulforaphane boosts circulation in the extremities, keeping your lower limbs strong, responsive, and well-nourished. That means steadier steps, better balance, and a lower chance of falls or complications from diabetes. Eating broccoli isn't just about nutrition, it's a daily investment in your independence. But here's a quick tip: don't overcook it. Steaming it lightly preserves the sulforaphane and keeps its nutrients intact. If it turns to mush, you're losing the very power that makes it so special. So the next time you serve up some bright, crisp broccoli, remember, you're not just filling your plate, you're reinforcing your future. And speaking of powerful greens, there's another leafy vegetable that goes beyond just boosting your nutrition. It can sharpen your mind, strengthen your muscles, and might just be the missing ingredient to aging well. Curious? Stick around, because next up is number 2, and it's a game changer. Kale, a silent force behind strength, clarity, and circulation. At first glance, kale might seem like just another leafy green, but for those determined to age with strength, focus, and independence, it's much more than a salad ingredient. It's a daily ally working quietly in the background to protect what matters most. Rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, calcium, and potent antioxidants, kale offers a rare combination of nutrients that defend the body on multiple fronts. It's especially powerful for preserving cognitive clarity, bone strength, and vascular health, 3 pillars of healthy aging. What sets kale apart is its high concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that sharpen vision, protect the retina, and support brain function by reducing oxidative stress. Studies show that people with higher lutein intake perform better on memory and processing tasks, even into advanced age. Kale also contains glucosinolates, compounds that stimulate detoxification pathways in the liver and reduce inflammation, helping to ease joint stiffness, improve circulation, and prevent the gradual erosion of mobility that often comes with age. Its generous dose of vitamin K plays a key role in bone mineralization and blood vessel elasticity, lowering the risk of fractures and arterial calcification, two silent threats that compromise movement and cardiovascular health after 65. For maximum benefit, kale should be lightly steamed or sautéed, which makes its nutrients easier to absorb and gentler on the digestive system. Avoid eating it raw in large amounts every day, as it may interfere with thyroid function in sensitive individuals. Incorporate kale into soups, smoothies, or warm dishes for a versatile, nutrient-dense upgrade to your routine. It's not flashy, but that's exactly what makes it powerful. In many ways, kale is like a bridge between body and brain, strengthening bones, supporting circulation, and protecting mental clarity all at once. But there's another leafy ally that takes a different path, working deep within your blood vessels and nervous system to unlock even more hidden layers of vitality. Spinach, nature's fuel for focus, strength, and stamina. There are some foods that quietly grow more valuable as we age, and spinach is one of those hidden gems. While it might look like just another leafy green, it's actually one of the most powerful tools for staying sharp, energized, and mobile well into your later years. What makes spinach so special? It's loaded with natural nitrates, compounds that supercharge blood flow throughout the body, especially to the brain and muscles. And as we get older, that's a game changer. Blood circulation naturally declines with age, leaving muscles underfed and the brain running on low power. The result? Fatigue, sluggish reflexes, brain fog. But spinach flips the script. Its plant-based nitrates help open up blood vessels and improve their flexibility, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach where they're needed most, especially your legs, feet, and brain. That means more energy, quicker reactions, and a body that responds when you need it most. There's more. Spinach is rich in lutein and folate, two key nutrients that help keep your mind clear and focused. Research shows that older adults with higher levels of lutein score better on memory and thinking tests. It's like giving your brain a fresh set of batteries. And let's not forget your eyes. Spinach also delivers zeaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects the retina and helps preserve vision. That matters because when eyesight begins to fade, so does confidence, independence, and safety. Spinach helps you hold on to the small freedoms that make a big difference. Reading, recognizing faces, navigating the world. But how you prepare it matters. A quick sauté or tossing it raw into a smoothie keeps its nutrients alive and easier to digest. Boil it to death, and you're cooking away its power. From clearer thinking to stronger legs and sharper vision, spinach does more than fuel your body. It supports the freedom to live fully, without missing a step or a detail. And just when you think you've heard it all, there's one more vibrant food that can do even more. This colorful root doesn't just boost strength and vision, it's a secret weapon for keeping your balance and coordination intact. Could this overlooked veggie be your best defense against the risks of aging? Stick around, what's coming next might surprise you. Carrots, the bright roots of stability, strength, and sight. Sometimes the most powerful protectors don't come in flashy packages. They're not rare or expensive, but quietly waiting in your fridge. Carrots are one of those everyday miracles, an underestimated root that offers big returns for those seeking to stay sharp, steady, and independent. To anyone navigating the later chapters of life, carrots are more than just a snack, they're vision warriors. Packed with beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant your body converts into vitamin A, carrots help defend one of your most precious senses, your sight, and this matters more than most realize. Clear vision isn't just about enjoying the view, it's what helps you avoid missteps, drive with confidence, and move through the world safely. Studies show that people who consistently consume beta-carotene have a lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss for those over 65. But the power of carrots doesn't stop at your eyes. Carrots help bridge the connection between the brain and the body. Their antioxidant profile supports healthy blood vessels and nerve function, two systems that work together to keep you balanced, responsive, and in control of every step. They also bring in fiber, which plays a key role in stabilizing blood sugar, improving digestion, and keeping cholesterol in check. These aren't just numbers on a lab report. Stable blood sugar helps protect your nerves, prevent circulation issues, and maintain energy so you can live life on your terms. Carrots shine brightest when enjoyed raw, roasted, or lightly steamed. Whether tossed in a salad, dipped as a crunchy snack, or blended into a smoothie, just 1 or 2 a day can help build a lasting foundation for strength, clarity, and movement. Think of each carrot as a small step toward a more grounded, vibrant version of yourself. But here's the thing, not every vegetable is your ally. Some of the most familiar ones, the ones you've probably trusted for years, could be working against you, silently weakening circulation, mobility, and even brain health. What are these unexpected culprits? And are they hiding in your kitchen right now? If you're looking to take your health and well-being to the next level, you might love being part of the 21 Days Reset for Seniors. It's a simple, guided challenge designed to help you feel better, move more, and build habits that truly last, because it's the little changes that make the biggest difference. If you're ready to improve your health and quality of life, the link is in the first pinned comment. Let's move on to the first vegetable that could be working against you. Eggplant, a sneaky saboteur of strength and stability. Not every vegetable is as innocent as it looks, and eggplant, with its deep purple sheen and soft texture, might be quietly working against you. While it's often praised as low-calorie and high in fiber, eggplant carries a hidden compound called solanine, a naturally occurring chemical that, for aging bodies, can do more harm than good. Solanine has been linked to inflammation in muscles, joints, and nerves, particularly in people over 65. If you've ever felt unexplained stiffness, joint soreness, or aching legs after a meal that included eggplant, it might not be a coincidence. For those already dealing with arthritis, nerve pain, or slow recovery, eggplant can act like fuel to the fire, aggravating existing issues and gradually wearing down the systems that keep you mobile. And the danger isn't just about discomfort. Chronic low-grade inflammation in your lower body can weaken leg muscles, reduce blood circulation, and throw off the fine-tuned communication between your brain and your limbs. The result? Less stability, less confidence, and a higher risk of dangerous falls. The scariest part? It doesn't happen all at once. You might notice your stride shrinking, steps becoming shakier, even short walks feeling more like a challenge. These subtle changes over time can chip away at your independence, and with it, your sense of control and self-worth. And no, cooking won't save you. Whether you're grilling, roasting, or stewing it, solanine remains largely intact, making eggplant a potential risk every time it's on your plate. Now, to be clear, not everyone reacts to eggplant the same way. But if you're in your 60s or older and committed to protecting your movement, balance, and daily freedom, it might be time to rethink this popular nightshade. And here's the kicker. Eggplant isn't the only one. There's another everyday vegetable, often seen as healthy, that might be quietly draining your energy and hurting your mobility even more. Ready to find out what it is? Let's keep going. Green bell peppers, the misleading crunch that may be holding you back. They're bright, crisp, and seem to scream healthy, but green bell peppers might not be doing your body any favors, especially if you're over 65 and trying to stay pain-free and mobile. Despite their vibrant color and frequent appearance in stir-fries and salads, green peppers carry a hidden risk. They're part of the nightshade family, the same group as eggplant, and they're high in solanine, a chemical that can subtly inflame joints, irritate nerves, and stir up digestive trouble. For those already dealing with arthritis, neuropathy, or chronic stiffness, green bell peppers can act like a quiet saboteur, turning a simple meal into a source of lingering discomfort. The catch? You often don't feel it right away. The inflammation builds gradually, like a leak in a tire, until your energy dips, your joints ache, or your legs feel less steady than they used to. Here's what most people don't know. Green bell peppers aren't fully ripe. They're simply the immature version of red, orange, and yellow peppers. And that bitterness many people notice, it's not just taste, it's a natural red flag. The greener the pepper, the higher the solanine. Many older adults report feeling bloated, foggy, or unusually stiff after eating green peppers, especially raw. These symptoms often get chalked up to aging, but sometimes the culprit is sitting right in the salad bowl. The good news? Fully ripened bell peppers, the red, yellow, and orange ones, are far gentler on the system. They're lower in solanine and richer in antioxidants and vitamins, making them a much safer option for aging bodies that need nourishment, not inflammation. If joint comfort, nerve clarity, and energy are priorities for you, skipping green peppers could be a small yet powerful step toward feeling better every day. But we're not done yet. Unfortunately, green bell peppers aren't the only nightshades causing silent damage. There's another staple that hides behind its comforting familiarity, something mashed, baked, and fried in millions of kitchens every day. For people over 65, this one may be even more harmful. It might even be on your plate right now. Let's take a closer look. White potatoes, the comfort food that quietly undermines stability. For many, white potatoes are a nostalgic staple, creamy, filling, and familiar. But as we get older, some of the most comforting foods can quietly become obstacles to strength, balance, and long-term health. Unlike their more nutrient-dense counterparts, white potatoes are high glycemic, meaning they rapidly spike blood sugar levels. For adults over 65, this can trigger a cascade of health challenges, from insulin resistance to increased inflammation, both of which silently erode muscle strength, nerve function, and circulation in the lower body. Frequent blood sugar spikes don't just affect energy levels. Over time, they contribute to vascular damage, especially in the small vessels that supply the legs and feet. This can lead to numbness, weakness, and reduced sensation, conditions that raise the risk of falls and make walking less stable. Potatoes also lack the protective fiber and antioxidants found in many other root vegetables. Their carbohydrate-heavy profile, especially when fried or mashed with butter and cream, turns them into a comfort food with very little benefit and plenty of hidden costs. And there's more. A diet high in white potatoes has been associated with higher risks of type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and even cognitive decline, particularly when paired with other processed foods. The combination of poor blood sugar control and low nutrient density can slowly chip away at both physical and mental performance. Preparation matters, but even boiled or baked white potatoes still carry a heavy glycemic load. Swapping them for lower glycemic options like sweet potatoes, turnips, or cauliflower can provide a similar sense of comfort, with added fiber, vitamins, and fewer inflammatory effects. If you're working to protect your mobility, balance, and long-term health, reducing white potatoes from your daily diet may be one of the simplest, most impactful changes you can make. And while white potatoes quietly disrupt blood sugar and circulation, there's another root vegetable that carries a different kind of hidden risk, one that affects not just your energy and balance, but also your kidneys and heart in ways many don't expect. Beets, the beautiful root with a hidden cost for aging hearts and kidneys. It might feel wrong to question something so vibrant and earthy, but beets, while often celebrated as a superfood, may not be as safe as they seem for adults over 65. Yes, they're loaded with heart-boosting nitrates and bold color. But beneath that crimson glow lies a quiet risk that many seniors can't afford to ignore. The main concern? Oxalates. Beets are among the top offenders when it comes to oxalate content, natural compounds that, once inside your body, bind with calcium and can crystallize into kidney stones. For younger, healthier kidneys, the body can usually handle some oxalate buildup. But as we age, filtration becomes less efficient, turning what used to be a harmless vegetable into a trigger for sharp pain and serious complications. If you've ever had a kidney stone, you already know. They're no small nuisance. They can derail your mobility, force emergency visits, and make even basic daily movement unbearable. But the kidney isn't the only organ at risk. Because beets boost nitric oxide levels, they naturally widen blood vessels. While that sounds good in theory, if you're already taking blood pressure medication or dealing with circulatory fragility, this double dose can lead to dangerously low blood pressure, lightheadedness, or unexpected dizziness, the kind that can lead to falls. And if that weren't enough, frequent beet consumption has been linked to spikes in uric acid, which may worsen or trigger painful gout flare-ups in some older adults. Gout is no joke. It targets joints, often in the feet, and can drastically reduce your ability to stay active and independent. Now, are beets inherently bad? Not necessarily. But when it comes to aging well, it's all about awareness and moderation. If you've had issues with kidney stones, blood pressure drops, or joint flare-ups, you may want to limit your beet intake, especially beet juice, which concentrates all of those risky compounds into a single glass. The truth is, not every healthy food is healthy for you. And understanding how your body changes with age is the key to protecting your strength, stability, and longevity. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down, fading out, or settling for less, but it does mean being more intentional, especially when it comes to the foods you fuel your body with. The right vegetables can do more than just fill your plate. They can protect your eyes, ignite your brain, power your steps, and preserve the freedom to live life on your terms. The wrong ones? They can quietly chip away at the very systems that keep you upright, clear-headed, and independent. So here's your challenge for today. Embrace the protectors: broccoli, kale, spinach, and carrots. Let go of the disruptors: eggplant, green bell peppers, white potatoes, and beets. These aren't just food choices, they're acts of self-respect. A way of saying, I'm not done yet. My best days still matter. Your body has carried you through every season of life. Now's the time to nourish it in return and build a future that's not just longer, but stronger. If this video gave you insight or motivation, type A1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and tell me how I can serve you better. And of course, like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love. Their strength, their heart, their next chapter may depend on it. Until we meet again, take care of your body, trust your mind, and keep moving forward. Hope to see you in the next video.